Jesus Christ is the Son of God and God in the flesh. In the Bible, the Old Testament prophesies about a Messiah called the Christ, and his name is Jesus, and Christ means the Messiah. In Micah 5:2 it says, "But you, Bethlehem Ephrathah, though you are small among the clans of Judah, out of you will come for me one who will be ruler over Israel, whose origins are from old, from ancient times." Meaning that Jesus existed before he came down in the flesh. In John 1:12 it says, "Yet to all who received him, to those who believed in his name, he gave them the right to become children of God." And in Revelation 1:18 Jesus says, "I am the living one. I was dead, and behold, I am alive forevermore, and I hold the keys of death and Hades." Further in the book it says in Revelation 22:13, "I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end." That's Jesus Christ speaking. In 1 Corinthians 1:22 it says, "Jews demand miraculous signs, and Greeks look for wisdom, but we preach Christ crucified, a stumbling block to Jews and foolishness to Gentiles." In Isaiah 53 it talks about Jesus and what he was coming to do. It says, "Who has believed our message, and to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed? He grew up before him like a tender shoot, and like a root out of dry ground. He had no beauty or majesty to attract us to him, nothing in his appearance that we should desire him. He was despised and rejected by mankind, a man of suffering and familiar with pain, like one from whom people hid their faces. He was despised, and we held him in low esteem. Surely he took up our pain and bore our sufferings. Yet we considered him punished by God, stricken by him, and afflicted. But he was pierced for our transgressions, he was crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was on him, and by his wounds we are healed. We all like sheep have gone astray. Each of us has turned to our own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed and afflicted, yet he did not open his mouth. He was led like a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before its shearers is silent, so he did not open his mouth. By oppression and judgment he was taken away. Yet who of his generation protested? For he was cut off from the land of the living. For the transgression of my people he was punished. He was assigned a grave with the wicked, and with the rich in his death, though he had done no violence, nor was any deceit found in his mouth. Yet it was the Lord's will to crush him and cause him to suffer. And though the Lord makes his life an offering for sin, he will see his offspring and prolong his days, and the will of the Lord will prosper in his hand. After he has suffered, he will see the light of life and be satisfied. By his knowledge my righteous servant will justify many, and he will bear their iniquities. Therefore I will give him a portion among the great, and he will divide the spoils with the strong, because he poured out his life unto death, and was numbered with the transgressors. For he bore the sin of many, and made intercession for the transgressors." Jesus Christ came to earth to be a perfect sacrifice for sin, and so that we could get into the kingdom of God. And he loves you.